Hey guys, welcome to another episode of NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. So, just to recap our last episode, Fredo had a pretty mixed weekend at Talladega Superspeedway. Kind of ran the back in the Xfinity Series race, didn't really do a whole lot. Um, Ended up with we'll go here and toggle the Xfinity Series. So, Fredo ended up finishing. Let's see if we can find where he finished at. So, bear with me just a second. And yeah, Fredo had a not a real good day at Talladega. Finished in 35th place, last car on the lead lap. Yeah, really struggled in that race. And like I said, just really didn't have anything for him. So not much to speak of there. But on the bright side, Fredo did make his Cup Series debut, subbing for Ryan Preece in the 37 car. So we will take a look at that. Kurt Busch ended up winning that race, by the way. But Fredo was running up there. He got all the way up to second at one point, and then they kind of shuffled him back through the field. So we are not okay right here. So yeah, Fredo was running in second at one point near the end of the race, but ended up getting shuffled back. Still managed to pull off the goal, which was a top 35. Finished in 31st place. So had a pretty good showing out there, even though the finish doesn't really reflect it. But it was still a good debut for Fredo. So now we head back to the Truck Series, and we are headed to Dover Speedway, the 1 mile concrete banked oval. And Fredo had a bad race at Richmond. Got tangled up with a couple of guys, Sheldon Creed and Todd Gillen. Todd Gillen really he's really mad at Fredo right now. So yeah, I got a big time rivalry going right there. But yeah, it was a rough night for Fredo. He got forced on the pit road a couple times again, once by Sheldon Creed, the other by Todd Gillen, out of retaliation. And he ended up finishing 29th in that race. So yeah, Fredo hopes to rebound here at Dover. So yeah, what do you say we go ahead and head to Dover and see if Fredo can get back on track here? All right, Fredo. It's time to qualify on the Monster Mile. So, yeah, like I said, Fredo had a rough race last time out at Richmond. Hopefully he can kind of turn it around a little bit here. So, we got the old truck here tuned up for him here for qualifying. And we'll see what he's got here. So here he goes. Fredo's taking the green flag for qualifying. Probably should have took a little gear out of that thing. He was really hitting that rev limiter going down the straightaway there. But he bails off into turns 3 and 4. We'll see where he winds up here. Coming off 4 to the checkered flag, and Fredo qualifies. And 24th, probably about average, what we expect. But not terrible, but not good either. So let's take a look at our starting lineup here. Johnny Sauter has a pole. Matt Crafton starts second. Austin Hill third. Brett Moffitt fourth. And Stuart Friesen rounds out your top 5. We will scroll on down, see where everybody starts. Natalie Decker with a okay qualifying effort. Remember, she is in the fight to get into the chase as well. Has that win at Daytona. So she needs to stay in the top 20 to have that count. We'll go on down there. Raleigh Hurst with a bad qualifying run down there in 27th. And Clay Greenfield rounds out the field. So that's your field for the Jegs 200. So let's go ahead and head to the race and see if Fredo can make his way up to the front. Alrighty, Fredo, it's time to take on the Monster Mile. We're underway at Dover, so we did make a few changes to Fredo's setup from what he ran here last season. We took a little bit of gear out of this thing to kind of help it not hit the rev limiter going down the straightaways. So hopefully that'll mean good things right there for Fredo. And let's not forget, Fredo made an enemy or two at Richmond. Todd Gillen's not... Oh, wow! Okay, Fredo got in there with the 18 truck and just about to cause some big problems right there. Yeah, this is not how we want to start out, Fredo. We don't need to be getting involved with people. Need to try to keep it clean if possible. So, yeah, Fredo's kind of back here in the pack where things are kind of tight back here. Oh. Well, this is not how we want to start things off, so let's go ahead. Fredo flat spotted the tires right there, so let's go ahead and take tires. We're already back here anyway, or Fredo's already back here anyway. So might as well go ahead and bolt on 4 fresh tires, top it off with fuel, and see maybe see if we can pull a little strategy here. So yeah, we're back under green here. It's kind of tight confines back here for Fredo. He kind of needs to be a little bit on the careful side. He is faster than a lot of these trucks back here, but they're not giving him a lot of room here. There's Rafael Lassard back there in 30th. Not having a good day. Ooh, wow. That just about got big. Fredo really needs to be careful here. But he's alongside Take Full in there. We are 3 wide right now. Fredo really needs to watch himself there. This is where things get kind of dicey like that. Oh, he needs to stay away from Ankrum. Fredo, you need to chill, man. We don't need to be ruffling feathers this early in the race. He got into a Nemechek there too, so he really needs to watch it. We don't need to be wrecking people right off the bat. I'm kind of curious to see what the tires are doing. The tires look pretty good right now, so that's not bad. I think Fredo just kind of needs to take care of the truck, and we'll be all right here. He is starting to kind of pick his way through the field, so that's good to see right there. And boy, that right front tire, it really dropped off. It's already down to 87%, now 85%. So yeah, Fredo really needs to watch that. He needs to watch getting loose off the corners too. But the field's kind of starting to come back to Fredo a little bit, so that's a good sign. That is what we like to see. And Fredo had to go onto the flat there to avoid Christian Eckes there. Ooh, he hit the wall too. Fredo needs to quit doing stuff like that. And Nally Decker's really falling back. So we're going to come in and get 4 tires again. The truck seems to be handling okay. We're not going to get crazy with the adjustments just yet. But I think Fredo's just driving the truck a little too hard. But the pit crew did their job, picked him up some spots. all the way up to 14th, so that's what we want to see. That's a good sign. So Fredo just needs to be patient here. Oh, and the truck took off up the hill. That's not good. While these tires are fresh, he got into it with Spencer Boyd there too. And there's Mike Harmon. He gets in the side of Mark Harmon, and Fredo's starting to kind of slide back a little bit. So, yeah, this isn't good right now. There's Fredo draws the beat on Spencer Boyd again. Pulls up on Mike Harmon, gets in the back of him. Need to chill out there, Fredo. We're ruffling feathers again. But I think if we can get a long run, Fredo can kind of come back on these guys a little bit. Oh, Fredo smacked the wall. He needs to watch it there. But he's in a okay spot. I wouldn't call it a great spot, but it's certainly better than where he was at Richmond, where he was flailing around the back and people were driving him on the pit road and stuff like that. Gets passed by Ty Majeski again. So there goes Majeski, a shot sending through the corner there. Passes him back, draws a beat on Mike Harmon, who's having a pretty decent run right now. Fredo's making me a little nervous. You're making the car nervous there, Fredo. Getting squirrely like that. Good thing is, though, the field's kind of starting to spread out a little bit right now. Oh, wow. Fredo made some big contact there with Majeski. Gotta watch that there, Fredo. Still got 29 laps to go. Still got a ways to go here. Anyway, another pit stop or two. Let's take a look at our tire situation here. We're down to 63% on the right front, 87% on the right rear. Left side still look pretty good. So if we get a caution with like maybe a few laps to go and the tires still look pretty good on the left side, we could try for 2 tires and get Fredo up a little closer to the front, maybe even at the front. Because the left side tires look like they're wearing pretty good. Right side's not so much. They're wearing out a little quicker, but that's to be expected. That seems to be an issue. The right side tires wear out pretty fast. But truck's coming back to Fredo. Field's coming back to him. Everybody's kind of burnt their tires up. And they're coming back to Fredo. So that's a good sign. Fredo's up to 14th right now. We'll see if the pit crew can deliver on pit road again and pick him up another spot or two. There's John Hunter Nemechek up ahead, up in 13th. So that'll be the next spot. Gives Nemechek a shot down the straightaway there. Now Fredo draws alongside and passes John Hunter Nemechek for 13th. So Fredo's starting to slowly pick his way to the front. Oh boy, that truck got a little twitchy in the back end right there for Fredo. Now we come up on Sheldon Creed, who was one of the drivers that forced Fredo on the pit road when he was trying to come down. When he was trying to come down pit road from a engine or a tire problem. So yeah, Creed got a little rough there. We're closing in on needing the pit stop. We're going to try to stay out. We're going to try to keep Fredo out one more lap, and then bring him down pit road. Oh, and the caution came out, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to send Fredo down pit road for 4 tires and fuel, and they pick Fredo up another spot, so he's up to 12. So things are looking up. They're getting the job done. So here we go. Taking the green flag, we're alongside the 10 truck again, just like old times back in the beginnings of this series. Seemed like we were always racing this 10 truck here. And there's Sheldon Creed there alongside Fredo once again. So, yeah. We're the gang's getting all back together again. And everybody's Superman on 4 tires. Oh boy, kind of got a little stacked up there. There's John Hunter Nemechek looking under Fredo, trying to take 14th spot away from him. But Fredo hangs on, looks underneath Sheldon Creed. There's Brett Moffitt up there as well. Kind of odd we haven't had a Todd Gilliland sighting, because there was much beef at Richmond between Fredo and... oh, wow! Fredo got into it with somebody. I'm assuming that was Brett Moffitt. But that almost ended in disaster right there. Oh, yeah. Fredo's pushing up the track. Getting alongside Moffitt there. So he really needs to kind of watch it. He got stacked up behind Moffitt there, and that opened the door for Sheldon Creed to get up underneath Fredo. Fredo got a little careless right there. He needs to watch that. It's kind of odd, though. Fredo's not really making his way up to the front all that quick. He's kind of held right there in 14th spot for most of this race. Okay, so the caution's back out again. So we're going to try and come down and keep tires on Fredo and see what that does. And some of the guys stayed out. So there's going to be folks here that are on some kind of a different strategy here. Let's see how many laps we got left to go here. So we got 11 laps to go. So Fredo has no trouble making it to the end. So I don't know why we had guys staying out. Not sure what their strategy is here. But boy, Fredo's back here in the back, and it is getting really dicey back here. But Fredo doesn't have a worry in the world now. He can stay out and go all the way to the end. So we've got the fuel, and we know the tires can make it a full fuel run. So Fredo should have no issues making it. We'll see how many guys stayed out up at the front. But they're going to have to pit. There's no way they can go another 11 laps to the finish. That's almost a full fuel run. So they've got a strategy in mind. So Okay, Fredo's cleared all that traffic now, so he's got a little bit of space between him and Natalie Decker, and then John Hunter Nemechek in 14th. So we're going to see what kind of strategy we can cook up here. Whether just go ahead and have Fredo try to run as hard as he can, or try to save a little something for the end. But Fredo's kind of getting up there. He's passing John Hunter Nemechek for 14th. And there's Sheldon Creed, Brett Moffitt, and Jennifer Jo Cobb all up there. 13th, 12th, and 11th, respectively. Moffitt just took 11th place. And Fredo's going to follow suit and pass Jennifer Jo Cobb for 12th. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Ross Chastain, not Brett Moffitt. Their trucks kind of look the same there. So, yeah, that's actually Chastain we're going by. And the caution is out. So nobody's pitting, so we're going to go ahead and pit. Fredo's in 11th. There's only I'm assuming this is going to be a green-white checker. I don't know if Fredo's going to have enough to win the race, but we're going to see what happens here. I'm surprised nobody pitted. Yeah, 2 laps to go. I'm surprised nobody pitted up front. This is kind of a dangerous strategy for them. I would be shocked if they can make it a full 2 laps. Yeah, we're going by Brett Moffitt now for 8th. Oh man, look at Fredo go. He's up to 7th. Make that 6th. He drove it in there a little too hard there on the last lap. Oh, and Fredo got into it, hit the wall, and Fredo's going to drag race Johnny Sauer, and he gets a 9th place finish. So nice comeback, Fredo. So, yeah. That was certainly a nice rebound from Richmond. All right, taking a look at our running order. Todd Gilliland gets the win. Johnny Sauter finishes 2nd. Matt Crafton 3rd. Grant Enfinger finishes 4th. And Zane Smith rounds out your top 5. We'll scroll on down. There's Fredo at 9th place. Natalie Decker started 11th, finished 14th. Need to have a better day than that, but that does keep her in the top 20 in points anyway, so still in contention for a chase spot. Jordan Anderson, a tough day, finishes 27th. Stuart Friesen with a bad day gets involved in a wreck and crashes out with a few laps to go. And Tyler Ankrum rounds out your field in 32nd, also out with a crash. So let's take a look at the points. All right, taking a look at the points. Ross Chastain is your points leader. Brett Moffitt is 2nd. Has those 2 wins, so if the chase were to start now, he would actually be tied with Fredo for the points lead if the chase were to start now. But still got ways to go. Grant Enfinger jumps up into the top 5 after a tough start to the season. He's kind of finding his groove now, as is Matt Crafton. And you see Fredo right there, that top 10 finish at 9th place. He jumps all the way up to 8th in the points. That's big right there. And there's Todd Gilliland right there behind him in 9th. Fact of the matter is, Fredo's only 29 points out of the points lead, so he's definitely in shot or within reach of the regular season championship there. So we'll kind of scroll on down. Natalie Decker remains in the top 15 points. John Hunter Nemechek just on the outside, but both are in the chase because of their wins. We keep scrolling on down here. There's Clay Greenfield, the last driver, on point with points. Tyler Hill and Jesse Lowell have no points. They haven't qualified for a race. So let's see what our next race is. All right. looks like our next race, we're back at Dover, this time with the Xfinity Series for the One Main Financial 200, that race. So, yeah, once again, just kind of take a look at the season standings here. Chase Briscoe leading the points in the Xfinity Series. Harrison Burton right there behind him, just 12 points behind. 20 points behind is Brandon Jones. And then it's a pretty big fall off back here. Or actually, no. I am 22 points behind. What am I thinking? My math's wrong. So, yeah, Harrison Burton's actually 22 points behind. 40 points behind is Brandon Jones. Justin Haley is 52 points behind. Yeah, you kind of get the drift there. Chase Briscoe has a pretty good little cushion right there. He's going to have a bad race to get some of these guys back in contention. Fredo's back in 18th. He's more than 100 points behind. 103 points. So, yeah, Fredo's got a ways to go, but he does have those 2 wins. Maybe we can put a setup under Fredo here for the Xfinity Series race and get him up there in contention for that one. So, yeah, that'll be our next episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll catch you in the next one. So, take care, all. Bye for now.